I got my notepad in the car, and today we're going to be talking about being at peace. It is your natural state. I think that is not a hot take. I think everyone can understand that. But what makes you being at peace? That is, I'm writing it down. Being at peace is just being in the now moment. There is no resistance being pulled away from that moment. And so when you are at peace, like think about it, like you are experiencing something and you are in that moment, whether that is in flow state or appreciating a beautiful landscape that you're looking upon, or just being locked in at work. That is a state of just being in the now moment. So what pulls you out of the now moment? That is resistance. So resistance to the now moment can come from two ways. Firstly, it could come from your thoughts. So when thoughts pull you out of this now moment, that is causing resistance to just being present. The other way is through your emotions. So when your body is feeling something and you're resisting that feeling, like suddenly you could be feeling this anxiety within you, and that pushes you out of this now moment that exists. These two different types of categories are pulled from either your ego, which is where all your thoughts are, or your little self, which is where all your emotions reside in. So understanding where the resistance is coming from will help you align back to the now moment. Let's first talk about the ego and how you can use your ego to get you back into the now moment. Now, the first thing to do when you're out of alignment due to your ego, due to your thoughts, is just to bring awareness back to it. You are not your thoughts. They are happening automatically. They're just a function of your brain, and you've just allowed it to go on autopilot. It's totally fine. It happens, but you are not those thoughts. You are the consciousness behind the thoughts. If you gain awareness that you have pulled resistance due to your thoughts, that's awesome. That's the first step. The next step is to use the power of the ego to bring you back into alignment. And the way that you can do that is through intent. Now, your ego is really good when you give it a job. You've come to the awareness that you are not your thoughts. You have spiraled to create this resistance. So take a moment and just sit down or close your eyes somewhere where you can safely and just give it intent to focus on your heart. That's all you got to do. And you'll close your eyes, and because your mind has been racing, it's going to be, you focus on your heart, it's going to take you away immediately. That's okay. Just bring it back. Bring it back with intent. Back to your heart. Back to your heart. And after a minute, I promise you, you will get out of this loop that your ego has created. And that will pull you back into the now moment. Yeah, you're back. That's it. So the thing is, when you get better at this, you can catch yourself earlier. The more you practice this, the quicker you can catch yourself, get that awareness, and bring it back. That is how you get back into the now moment, by just using the ego superpower of intent. Let's now talk about the emotions and how you can bring yourself back into the now moment through your little self. When you've pulled in resistance to the now moment due to your little self, it means you are really just feeling these emotions. So what you need to do is listen to them. Just stop what you're doing and allow your little self just to speak to the awareness, not to your ego, but just to the awareness of your true self, your I am. So the best way to do that is just to feel it. This emotion is being created. Could have been a trigger that you've seen, or it could have just arisen within you. But either way, it's here to align yourself back into this present moment, to bring you back to peace. So feel it. Don't ignore it. So when this emotion stirs, whatever it is, if it's anxiety, if it's fear, if it's anger, just sit with it. So when you listen to it, you can bring awareness to this emotion. Like, why did I create this emotion within me? Why am I feeling it now? Don't listen to the ego for the answer. Just feel it, bring awareness to it, and that will pull you back into your natural state of peacefulness. Being at peace is your natural state, and you are the one that pulls resistance either way. But you're the one that can bring it back. Now, isn't it interesting that seeing this, like, you have the power within you to pull you back to this present moment. It's the only moment that is happening right now, and you have the power to do it. It's all within. The great thing about this is when you're back into the present moment, this is where your true authentic self resides. And so hopefully this helps you to be your best authentic self. All right, thanks mate.